Welcome to another episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season 8, episode 15, questions and answers. Mimi finally goes to check Stevie for Ty, and Carly's friends are trying to help with her depression while Jock holds private interviews for Salon Echelon. Keep it locked right here as we dish on all that tonight.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hey, let the buzz begin. Oh, yeah, now go buzz. Now go buzz. Now go buzz.
Hey, I hope you guys are ready for this jam-packed show. We have a lot going on. We have tweets talking about Mimi lying to Stevie and Carly and Mo and Stevie's toxic relationships, all that going on. Then we have some news and gossip. Plus, I ran into a few of the cast members at the BET Awards. Ooh. Yes, y'all gonna want to stay to the end of this one. I'm your host, Miss Conversation. Peace, and I can't do it without my girls, Lanisha and Jay.
What's up?
You're there too. Y'all must be ready because this episode was a good one. What were your overall thoughts?
Man, you want to go first?
I was just happy that we're finally getting some answers to Carly because as it was unfolding, her relationship, it was very confusing. So I think it's unfolding some more, and I think we're getting a little bit more answers, and I'm happy about that.
Yes.
You know, I'm a little skeptical about the whole Sharonda situation with Jack. You know what I mean? I feel like at this point, Kendra might just be like, this is the last straw. The tea has been spilt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Sharonda and Jock, but she burning down the salon. It's some stuff going on.
How?
Well, my overall thoughts, I think that we definitely want to see Carly happy, but happy Carly means messy Carly? Is that what happened?
But I mean, depressed Carly looks so like, it's just, you know.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not.
It's not the same.
I would prefer messy Carly. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean.
Well, I want to shout out everyone for commenting. Annette Martin, Carl Walton, Danielle Reed, and Janice Washington. Thanks for tuning in and leaving comments. And if you're listening, like and subscribe and thumbs up and all that good stuff. 5 stars. So, let's just get into the episode because a lot was happening. Ty has been overseas, but she's seeing things on Instagram, photos with Stevie and his woman Faith and Mimi, and he's doing it, I guess, to manipulate something. That's what Ty is saying. I don't know. Is this a manipulation move?
I agree. I think he's throwing some jabs and trying to act like he's all peaceful now. I'm happy. I'm with Faith. But let's be honest, I'm a little bit hating because you with my woman, Mimi. I think that's what it is.
I just feel like the caption wasn't necessary. I mean, it's cool if, you co-parenting, but, you don't have to say that caption. You know what I mean? I feel like if that's what set Ty off because it just sounds spiteful.
I think what set Ty off is she feels like she lets Stevie just get away with everything and not, like, checking him. Like, this is why she finally goes to talk to Stevie. But is Mimi letting Stevie just get out of hand? Because a lot of his other baby mamas and people that he deal with, they don't put up with Stevie's mess. They put him on child support. They don't let him see the kids sometimes. So Mimi is the nice one, and I think that's why he holds on to her so closely.
I think no matter what, like whether she yells, it don't get to Stevie because that's Mimi. Like that's why he was laughing. You see how he be rubbing his lips like that? Like I think he low key flirting. I do.
They must have some microaggression sex situations going on.
Yeah. And I do remember us covering this topic and remember how Jocelyn, she also was agreeing with Ty to the situation, talking about how Stevie don't be seeing Bella. So.
Well, they said Jocelyn's the one who keeps him from her. So, I don't know. Whatever's going on with Jocelyn and Stevie, it's over, and she's not letting him see baby Bonnie Bella. But Ty is taking it upon herself because she's making a relationship with Ava, and she's doing it enough where she's taking solo pictures with Ava on the gram. Most people don't do that. It's like a group situation, but is she overstepping her boundary a little bit?
No, they've been dating for a while, haven't they?
I mean, either way, I don't think I personally don't think
so.
She
why
is.
is she? I mean, are we taking pictures with other people's kids, even though if it's your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever?
I think it just depends on the situation and the relationship, because I feel like some are okay with it and some aren't. In this situation, I feel like with Ty and Mimi, it seems like Mimi is very comfortable with her to be with the daughter. And, you know, they've been together for a really long time now, to where it's just like, okay, I should be okay with this or whatnot.
Okay, on the flip side, remember when Faith and Stevie told Ava about them being married and Mimi flipped? It could be the same situation if Stevie was mad about Ty and Mimi getting together and doing, you know, a little more relationship-wise, taking it to another level. Why can't Stevie be outraged as Mimi?
Well, Mimi, now that she met Faith, she's fine with it. Like, I think the problem was her not meeting someone who is going to be around her kid.
Well, Stevie met Ty. He has a problem with Ty. So what if Mimi
But what's the reason, though? What's the real reason?
What if Mimi had a problem with Faith? Then what? He's still going to be with Faith, right? You
and he's still going to be taking pictures with Ava. So why you all Mimi?
I just think that it needs to be, if any, it just, you know, depends on the relationship, and they need to talk about it, if it's okay or not. Because you're right, because if it was on the other side, you know, he would probably trip, or she would trip. And so it just needs to they just need to have a better understanding of what they can and cannot do in order for them to be okay and be able to co-parent at the same time and not have to deal with that.
And not be a childish reason, Stevie.
So if Faith takes a picture with Ava and posts it on the gram, it shouldn't be a problem, right?
No, Mimi should not say nothing or have a problem with it, because Stevie can easily get that Instagram picture and send it to her and be like, what's up?
She definitely has some problems, because when she went in the studio, she was mad. She's like, you about to break up my relationship. She was about to slap him. They had to get security in there. We don't see Mimi get that mad. I mean, she gets mad and she screams and she'll get in your face, but she's not slapping people and all of that.
I mean, she loves Ty. She said she will not let Stevie ruin this next relationship. She said, you got me messed up. I'm gonna bring my
So
butt
we
over.
think this gonna last, Ty and Mimi?
I mean, if Mimi understands why Ty is concerned, because I feel like Ty's concerns do make sense at the same time. Because also at the same time, you know, I mean, a lot of people see Stevie's motives and how he is as a person, and it sucks because Mimi, it seems like she understands, but she still is nice about it when it comes to him.
Yeah, I think that this is like more serious relationship.
I don't think it's serious. I feel like Mimi, when somebody switches back and forth, they want the dude. I mean, I just feel like this is like a comfortable situation. I think she really wants a man. I'm not saying it's Stevie, but I think she would be happier if it was a dude. And I think Stevie will respect it more. And I'm not saying it's right if it was a dude. He wouldn't be trying all this like back and forth if it was like I don't know, a football player or something.
Just like a manly man. A manly man.
Well,
man-witch.
All these people, exes and baby mamas, are having issues. Jock is deciding to be a man about his situation and let his baby mamas know before they hear it in the streets that he's about to marry Kendra, and he has a good relationship with two of his baby mothers, and they sit down, Alex and Senna and Jock, and they talk about like what's life gonna be like if he marries Kendra. They seem to be okay with it. They do want to talk to her, which is the same situation like we were saying with Mimi and Stevie and Ty and their whole situation. So what do we feel about this baby mama sit down? Do they need to talk to Kendra?
That's what I was gonna ask y'all, because I feel like I appreciate how he sits them down, just because, you know, there are probably some baby mamas who feel some type of way towards him. Thinking. But also at the same time, I feel like it's not their business as well, because it's not like he has a child. You know what I mean? Like, this is his marriage, and it's like that's his own life.
I feel like we give different.
He does have a lot of like baby.
I feel we give different stipulations to different couples, because Mimi was so adamant about sitting down with Faith, so now Jock is getting ready to marry Kendra, so she does need to sit down with the baby mamas and see like how the parenting is gonna happen.
Oh yeah,
just
for
so
sure.
To have
I just think that
understanding.
I agree with that. Like as I said, I appreciate how Jock sat them down and whatnot, because, you know, he does have kids as well that's gonna be hanging out with Kendra. But also at the same time, like, there's this to a certain extent where it's just like, okay, well, this is my own life. I'm gonna let you know what I'm gonna do, but you know, this isn't me trying to get your approval. I'm just letting you know.
Right. Like, I honestly think that the sit down, first off, I commend them because I like what you said, Jay.
Well,
I did not see a lot.
Bad. I was gonna say it's only two.
I've seen one and go crazy. Okay, so to have two baby mamas
plus
and to
Carly, plus Carly,
plus. I'm talking about that sit down though with the baby mamas though. That was pretty calm.
Her happy, huh?
That was a pretty calm sit down.
That mean they really over him. The other two, they not over him, and Carly's not.
I don't think Carly's over him.
I think she's a little bit.
Now that she's like going through this situation though, definitely this is gonna bring her back to Jock. But
but this is the thing. The girls are saying they like Kendra, they're cool with her, let's sit down, let's hash it out. But on the flip side, they say it's like a slap in the face that he wants to marry her and not them. They're still salty, salty, I think.
But also at the same time, like, look next to you. Like, you're sitting next to another baby mama. You know what I mean?
But look at what they're trying to do. They're like, oh, he's flirting with girls in the salon. Like, he's doing this and he's doing that. And they're bringing up the past. I feel like when you're in a relationship, there's going to be moments where a guy's playing and then y'all are kind of serious, but y'all not serious. Like, when he decides to get on one knee, he's probably serious now and he's letting all those people go. And I feel the same way with women. You can date exclusively and have sex with one person exclusively or not, have sex. But just be with someone exclusively and still date around, you know what I mean? And not put all your eggs in one basket, because until you put a ring on it, you're single and you're closing off your options.
That is facts.
Okay,
I agree. That is so facts.
Wait,
I agree.
So that's what I'm saying. Jock
back.
is not wrong for dating around until he's ready to get out on one knee. Like all the stuff he's saying.
Because technically dating is, you're literally dating one person, but also you're seeing other people until either like it's very known, like known to the point where you're like, okay, I realize I personally don't want to like talk to anyone. You don't want to talk to anyone, or a ring on the finger.
Exclusively. That's where I got confused. I don't think you should be able to date around anybody if you're exclusively with me.
I'm not saying exclusively. I'm just saying dating. If you're dating, if you go from dating to engagement, you're still free to date other people. I'm not saying just go around having sex with people, which sounds like what Jock is doing and making these girls jealous. That's not right. But I'm saying you're open to dating other people.
But are you skipping the boyfriend and girl? It sounds like you're skipping the boyfriend and girlfriend part.
I think with the boyfriend and girlfriend part, it's to a certain extent. It really it's me personally. It's all about communication. So I agree exactly what V says, only because it is right. At the end of the day, you are dating the person. You're dating you're dating that person in order to get married at the end of the result. And so sometimes people end up dating so long to where they realize that's not the person I want. And that is how situations happen with other people.
Or they dating so long, they cut themselves off from other opportunities, and this man decides he never wants to date you, i.e. Mimi, i.e. a few of these other ladies who never got married. You know what I mean? And you're just dating forever and ever and ever. That's why I say you should be able to keep your options open.
Because I understand now with the whole, boyfriend, girlfriend, you right. You're sure right. I don't want you to be all up on the other women, but also at the same time, it's...
Let me tell y'all something. If you date me and we're exclusive, we are exclusive.
No facts.
So then you might as well get the ring. Y'all should be ready to get married then, right?
So
I don't know. These baby mamas aren't ready to accept Jock getting married.
I don't want to scare them away.
They're trying to see if Kendra's even ready. Like, I feel like it's a little messiness going on there. But what is also messy is how Jock is doing these interviews on the private scene. It looked like a strip club because the way these ladies dressed for the interview, honey.
That's not an interview. That's a casting call. That's a casting call.
For what, a porn?
It's a casting call. It's not an interview.
What were they casting for?
What can you do? Climb? Can you climb?
Ooh.
Can you throw it?
Yeah, some of those answers and questions in this interview, honey, it sounded very questionable. It didn't sound
He just looked like he just wasn't comfortable because he knew he was going to get himself in some mess.
But why are these ladies so willingly throwing themselves? Like, even if you're trying to get a salon manager, you're not getting paid that much to be doing all of this.
Okay.
Like, you're doing too much, honey.
They trying to secure the bag. They see dollar signs in the eyes.
Listen, that lady said I could touch in and outside the shop. What?
Yeah.
We don't have. I don't know why she brought that
up. What kind of shop do you think I'm running?
Wild. Women are wild, honestly. No filter.
That's how he got in trouble with Sharonda, because no telling how she came to the interview, because she tripping. But before we go on to the next topic, Jade, you have a message for us?
I do. So, well, first of all, I want to say thank you for making AfterBuzz TV the ESPN of TV talk. And, you know, without y'all, we want to be able to be here today and be able to just talk about all the tea and the gossip. But in order for us to continue to give you that tea, please go ahead and go on YouTube and you can subscribe us. And also, if you're listening to us on Apple or iTunes, you can go ahead and give us that 5-star rating.
Yes, give us a 5-star rating. Let us know what you think about us and Salon Echelon. Should they be giving interviews like that?
That's a nice name, though. It just rolls with it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Echelon. Those employees are not top echelon at all. Okay. Carly goes to vent to Rashida. She's having a little depression and she needs someone to talk to. Yeah. Dr. Jeff wasn't enough. She had to walk out of that session. So Rashida, she's trying to listen to Carly, but she's kind of dancing around the issue. She doesn't have the courage to get it out because she's scared of what people are going to think. She's scared of what Mo's going to do. And it seems like she's gotten herself into an abusive situation. Whether it's just verbally, we don't know if he's put his hands on her, but she seems scared.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it's a verbal abuse, and that's probably why she was scared to say it. Because she didn't know what to call it. But yes, it's definitely, you should never be scared of your man. Never.
Not even that. You should, like, if you can't literally tell me what's going on in your relationship, like, it's so hard for you to get it out and you're just dancing around something's wrong with that.
Yeah, then she was like music and not music. I'm like, what? I was confused. I'm like, they cut something there.
Yeah,
because
no, for sure.
Is he not letting her listen to certain music? She got
maybe Jock's music? Maybe can't listen to Jock's music?
Well, she showed me at the radio station a lot, so it can't be that.
I don't know, but all I know is that she's definitely something. There's some type of abuse going on, because I'm not even trying to make assumptions, but somebody shouldn't be that scared like that. And Rashida, I commend her for saying that is not how a person should be living
at all.
That is not how a person should be living.
And now that I'm seeing this curfew and all this other controlling nature from him, I'm starting to see why she's cut off Pooh. I don't think it's because she really doesn't like Pooh. I think this man is really like shutting everything down, because I guess she was doing that crazy stuff with Pooh and the crew and everybody, and he wants her. Yeah, he wants her to calm down. I think it's okay to calm down when you're in a relationship. It's one thing, you're a single woman, you out here twerking, you're doing but it's another thing when a man is not accepting you as a person that you are. Yeah. It's a thin line, because it's like you do need to carry yourself a certain kind of way, but then there's also the control factor of, are you a prisoner in your own home or something? So it's a very thin line for me.
It's funny that you said with Pooh. I wasn't even thinking about that till you brought that up, because like what her friends were saying, she's normally open about that type of stuff. She don't care. Like as you can see,
she's a sexologist.
Yeah, like she doesn't care. But now that you mention it, like that could be probably one of the reasons why it's like, I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what he's gonna say. Like keep that.
That's why she's like, I need you to, like to deny it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like she's like, do it for my daughter, but I really think it's because Mo is like, what have you been doing with this Pooh girl, and she needs to stay away from you, and then the crew keeps bringing her around, and that might be getting her in trouble. He's like, oh, you hanging with Pooh? Oh, okay. I thought you weren't hanging with Pooh anymore. So I think that's what it is.
Yeah. I think you're onto something. I honestly think that's
connecting the dots.
Okay. Oh yeah, we do investigative journalism over here.
Ooh, so Carly, we got you. We got your bag. Let us know.
Yes, but one thing I did notice when Carly was in the salon with Shakana, getting her hair done, all these like close-ups and HD TV with these lace front wigs is too much. All the baby hair, fake baby hair, and the glue and the foundation. God. Y'all gotta get these wigs together, honey. Y'all professional celebrity stylists. I need to not see the glue in the foundation together.
Okay, y'all need to stop rushing production. Stop rushing on these people.
Because I don't want to see the glue no more.
But look, Shekinah, she's hilarious though. The fact that the medicine that will help Carly.
What's the medicine?
Gossip.
Oh
Yes.
That was hilarious. She's like, well, we don't usually deal with it. But it did work. It did work.
She's like, I got something to talk about now. Like,
she's like, what?
But I like how she handles situations now. Shekinah, she's actually like thinking about actions or whatnot because she knows that usually she don't put business out like that. But she's like, I'm gonna
she always put business out. Look at how
spirit.
she was acting at the seminar she was hosting with Kirk and Rashida. Now I don't know why they had this seminar. Why did they have this seminar, y'all?
I don't know.
Did y'all see the awkward pause?
Who paid to go to this? I hope it was just free extra. Just come down and be on the show, because if you're paying to go to a Kirk and Rashida seminar about relationships, I don't know
God bless
what's
your
going
soul.
on. Like, go find Dr. Jeffs. Anybody but Kirk and Rashida. Anybody. You can call me, tweet me, Instagram
or, go to Devon Franklin and Megan Good. Just listen to them at least if you're gonna talk about.
They haven't been together 18 years, but
true.
I don't know.
I mean, but really, I'm not even gonna get into that.
Here's the thing. Just because the time has been that long doesn't mean it's right. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people just settle. Like, Carly is thinking about settling into this relationship even though she's not happy. A lot of people do that. So just because you've been with somebody for years doesn't mean you're qualified to give advice. I'm just saying.
At all.
Are they even happy?
They couldn't. No.
half the
Like
time-
when you just said the awkward pause.
It was so awkward. It looked like they were like getting into something just now, and then they cut it off. I was like, This is not advice. If I was in the crowd and I saw that, I'd be like, why am I here? Please, can I have my ticket back? Like,
that's why
I'm supposed to be happy.
If it was free, because I would just want to see. I would want to go for that. The drama.
To be happy.
That would be the only reason why.
Live drama, live on TV.
And honestly, I just wish that they, at least cheated Shekinah a little bit open more. I was like, man, this is not the camera view of like the interview.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think they were they had to make it where they could they had to get Akbar and Scrap in the scene, because Akbar walks in ready to start some mess because she done linked up with Pooh. Pooh done told her some tea like, all these girls are bullying me, and Akbar to the rescue, Miss Queen of ATL.
That explains. Okay, I was trying to wonder about their beef, because I have been hearing it on the outside about like Akbar and Shekinah having beef, but I didn't know why. So now it explains. It's Shekinah's ex-boyfriend.
Her ex-boyfriend and Akbar's baby daddy. So this is Akbar's one of her first. I don't know. I think it was Shekinah, because it sounded like.
So then
Shekinah
why are you still on her? Oh, they did say that Shekinah. I mean, I don't really think Shekinah's worried about that though. Is she?
She's not, but you know how people are about their ex and their baby daddy. They
I
be
feel like
still.
everyone just is a baby mama or baby daddy in this situation.
Oh, people never get over their exes all the way. That's why you gotta cut it off, change your number, block them off of Instagram, because y'all doing too much trying to be friendly after. No, we don't want to be friends after. Just break up. Leave me alone, okay?
And just we go our separate ways. I wish you well, you wish me well. But I will say, I was proud of Shekinah, though, because she really is like, I ain't gonna touch her. The heck?
She's like, why would I tarnish my future?
Exactly.
Thank you. You did the opposite of what Shay did. Thank you.
The only smart person in the cast.
But Akbar, she's bold though. She was trying. Everybody was just like, what? Ooh,
she's definitely bold. I don't know what her and Pooh have planned or in store, but one thing I am glad is that Pooh is starting a business. It's finally something for her to do.
Yeah.
She needs something to do. But it seemed like her husband just be trying to give her anything to do, because when he had the studio session, he was like, oh, I want to introduce y'all. Then he left the room. He just wants something for Pooh to do. She needs something to do.
I never heard of stick-on eyeshadow. Or was it just stick-on lipstick?
It's new.
Oh.
It's her new product. Pooh, send us some eyeshadow, girl, so we can try it out and see how we look. And lashes and lip plumper.
We can show how it looks.
Yeah, we need lashes.
Yes, lashes. Oh, I do.
Listen, if it look good on me and it's free, I'm here for it.
Let's test out your product, Pooh.
I'm here for it, Pooh.
Yes.
If it look good on me, I'm here for it.
I wonder what color she has. Well, let's get into my favorite part of the show. It's a special edition.
That's what we like.
You know what? I decided to take it easy on you girls today. So
Watch
you
me
do
still
listen
not
to
get it.
R&B, right? Because I'm doing an R&B edition this time for Guess That Bar. If you're not familiar with Guess That Bar, this is where I read the lyrics in monotone, and the panelists have to guess the artist and the name of the song. And you can help in the live chat. Yes,
Guess
you can.
that bar.
You
Yes.
can tune in too, and you can leave
Guess
a
that bar.
comment. Let
And
us
help
know.
me cheat.
Guess that bar.
Let us know
Get that bar.
if you know how to guess the bar. All right, let's go. It's only going to be a matter of time before you get loose and start to lose your mind. Cop you a drink, go ahead and rock your ice, because we celebrating no more drama in our life. We got a great track pumping, everybody's jumping. Go ahead and twist your back and get your body bumping. I told you leave your situations at the door.
Oh, sure.
Wait. Let me think about that one. No, when she got into the party jumping. Wait, hold on, wait.
They never know it. 5, 4, 3.
It's in my head too.
And she said, you didn't get it. It's Family Affair, Mary J. Blige. No more drama.
Yeah.
Hateration in the dancery. Yeah. I told you I'm doing an R&B version. You know, they just honored Mary J. Blige for her lifetime achievement at the BET Awards. So I'm trying to show her some love. All right, let's do number 2. If I told you once, I told you twice. QB throwing the booty like a groupie from Mo Ice. Armor truck heist. Hit the bonus in the bushy. I love you since the days of Juicy. Now watch you play Columbo, Picasso, tricks inside colossals. Turn your castles into brothels.
Honestly, I'm just enjoying these lyrics.
Who you loving? Who you want to be hugging? Dripping on your Ninja Honda with Tanisha and Rhonda.
Dang, man. I'm
Read
so
the
sad.
first 2 lines. Read the first 2 lines.
If I told you once, I told you twice.
That's not the first 2.
It was the first 2.
QB throw the booty like a groupie.
All right, live chat. You gotta help us. What's going
chat
on?
is not gonna help.
I mean, Chanel got the last one, Mary J. So she got the last one.
You got
Okay,
her.
this one is also Mary J. I Can Love You featuring Lil' Kim. I can love you. I can love you.
Well, not right now.
Well, all right. I'm gonna give you one more chance.
Right.
One more chance.
One more
This
chance.
is Mary J. Blige too.
Okay.
I got Love Jones for your body and your skin tone. 5 minutes alone. I'm already on the bone. Plus, I love the fact you got a mind of your own. No need to shop around. You got good stuff at home.
You know, I like how you're reading it all different now. Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Even if I'm locked up north, I'm going to keep you in the world, never showing your stuff off, boo.
No, now that one I'm off.
Tonight's not our night, honestly.
No, the first one I knew it, but I
You
just
knew
didn't know it.
hateration? All right.
What was that one?
Y'all do not listen to Mary J. Blige. Oh my God, she's a legend. I got to see her perform, and I just want to show her love and do a special edition of Guess That Bar. But that one was Method Man and Mary. You're all I need to get by.
Man, I'm sorry.
You got to have her. You said Mary J again.
Well, I knew it was something.
Do y'all listen to Mary J. at least?
You know, I do. I like just fine.
Hold on.
That's a good one.
And I no more pain.
Yeah, those are too depressing. I didn't want to do that.
No.
All right.
Well, that just
Hers wasn't.
All right. Well, let's get into the trending tweets. This is where we pull the tweets from all the people watching Love and Hip Hop and seeing what they're saying about it. Jay, what did you find?
All right. So the first one I found was from Bubblegum. She said, "Stop lying, Mimi. You know you want Stevie, or you would just move on." And they got Candace saying the lie.
Is it Mimi or Stevie? I think
Stevie.
I think it's Stevie. I think she has moved on. She don't want to deal with that mess. She don't want to deal with Stevie.
Yeah.
And Stevie got that plain look in his eyes on that scene where she was going off on him like, "Ooh, stop." He even brought her in and said, "Give me a kiss." Excuse me?
Yeah, he's still in love with her, and he makes you want to slap him. I'm done.
Literally, that cockiness needs to go.
Like,
I don't
stop flirting with me.
Because in his mind, he's like, "I already have her."
Yeah.
It's not the good mentality.
I agree.
The next one would be from Latasha Original. And she said, "Carly is hormonal and emotional. I hope that man is not abusing her. It's not looking good." I agree, Latasha.
What are the hormones from the from her trying to have a baby? Oh, okay. Poor Carly.
Yeah. Ooh, now that you think about it, she's had a rough this season.
Yeah.
I mean, but I truly believe, that's why I believe with the whole like baby situation. I feel like, what if she's not really, I mean, I'm not saying she's not having problems, but like, what if like, me personally, I believe like God doesn't want you to have a child with a certain person. You know what I mean? For a reason. And the things that she's going through with Mo, maybe he's not the one to have a baby with, or even co-parent with, I
said he wasn't the one when I first saw him. Okay, what's the next tweet?
Joski Dondada said, Stevie's toxic masculinity really can't take that Mimi is in a relationship with a woman, and she probably take care of Eva better than he do.
Ooh. Is he mad because she playing ball overseas and he can't get a hit? Look, did y'all hear him in the studio? He sounded crazy.
No, he literally sounded crazy. No, he was just sounding crazy. I was like,
what are you talking about?
I like the artist that he be putting on there.
Estelita.
But do you think that people are a little more easy on the situation, or kind of like on Ty's situation, just due to like, it's a same-sex relationship rather than just with another man?
I don't know. It's tricky. I just feel like, I don't know. I know some people that have that situation. I don't necessarily condone it. Mm-hmm. I don't, hate on it either, but I just feel like that's confusing to kids sometimes. And I feel like they should get introduced to it later on in life. But hey, that's her life and that's her child. So I don't know what to say on that topic. But yeah, people do have something to say about same sex and children and adopting. I don't know. I just feel like if you make that choice, some people say it's not a choice, then you should, do what you can, which is not have a baby. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a baby. You gotta adopt. So
I feel like that's a really, it's a random transition for the kid, if anything, because it's just like, okay, now I have to understand.
It's confusing.
Yeah,
that's why I said you should just wait. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Just like you wait to talk about sex with your kids.
The birds and the bees.
Exactly. You're gonna wait to introduce certain lifestyles to the kids. That's just me.
Mm-hmm. Got you.
I don't know. All right. Well, that was brought us down. Let's get into this breaking news and gossip we have.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So I had a great time at the BET Awards, and I ran into quite a few of the cast members. I actually got a chance to find Akbar on the way to the concession stand. She was talking about being the queen of an ATL like she always is. Yeah. Let's get into it right here. She was just over here talking with her friends.
Yeah, I'm the queen of that. Real bars, punchlines, metaphors, all that. I got everything. Yeah.
You the queen of Atlanta, Akbar?
Queen of Atlanta. They can't fuck with me. I want. Who out-rapping me? Which one of these bitches can out-rap me? I'll wait.
She's still talking stuff. So yeah, we ran into her.
Impact on your life. That's when you get that.
We ran into her, and yeah, she's like, she's gonna try to come on the show, so we're gonna stay in touch with her. So Akbar, I'm gonna hold you to that, girl.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I also was on the red carpet, and I got a chance to talk to Shay. She stopped and talked to me and told me about a little thing she has going on. So we'll go ahead and.
Just good.
Okay,
yeah,
working that red.
Make an impact on your life. That's when you get that status. If you can make an impact on the world, you deserve that status. But I can tell you I have a fibroid awareness event coming up in Miami at the end of July, which is Fibroid Awareness Month. And we're just bringing awareness to the situation because a lot of women, they don't know their options and they don't speak on it. But I'm speaking on it because I had them. So for more information, go to my Instagram. I am Shay Johnson.
Yes,
all right.
Okay,
yes.
Shay. And she looked good.
She looked good. So I was basically asking her about being an icon and getting to that level, like on Mary J. and Tyler Perry, who were honored at the BET Awards. And that's what her answer was. And then she was telling about what she plans on doing to become an icon, and she's talking about fibroids and what she had to go through for her journey. So she's doing that for all the ladies out there that need the information and the support. So shout out to Shay. We got to get you back in here, girl. All of the cast members, Carly, Shay,
everybody.
Akbar,
nice.
Come here and talk to us.
Shakana. You my girl.
Yes.
I need you up in here, Shakana.
So before we get out of here, let's do a little bit of prediction.
Okay, down. Let's do it. Predictions.
AfterBuzz prediction.
See it in the future.
What's gonna happen?
Oh, you going to me?
Yeah, go ahead and predict something, girl.
Girl, I predict that it's going to be a showdown with Jock and his crazy partner in crime at the hair salon. It's
After she burned down
she gotta go.
shop.
I'm praying somebody fires her.
But it's a partnership. It's a partnership. Supposedly,
you can't illegal like you can't write something a contract. You can't get out.
I mean,
of contract.
I feel like the contract has been done.
He had a lawyer girlfriend. He'll figure it out.
Oh no, and
that's
you
what
know
I'm
she's
saying.
on Team Jack, so if anything, she's not.
She gotta go. She gotta go.
I don't know. I think I'm just a little curious as to like as far as like how the Akbar situation like happened. You know,
which one?
How coming to Shakana's seminar. Like how Shakana's gonna tell everyone like what happened, like how are they gonna react? Because I feel like they're introducing Akbar to the other women now.
Well, I think this is gonna be an introduction to the baby daddy that we never met. Maybe they'll bring a new cast member and we'll be having somebody else to fight over.
Get your little bag, baby daddy.
Because I was kind of wondering how Shakana even showed up on the show. Because I'm like, where did she come from? Out of, like I get Akbar's a new cast member and Pooh and her husband, but Shakana was kind of a throwaway because she was coming from Family Hustle and now she's on Love and Hip Hop. So I was like, what's the correlation? So now we're kind of seeing her and Akbar tied together through the baby daddy situation.
Maybe like the baby daddy is friends with like the guys or one of the guys. Like,
I'm sure the way ATL is.
Not really.
Everybody friends with everybody. What they saying in the live chat? What are they saying? Are they saying anything?
Girl, not about that situation.
Right.
They were mostly talking about Carly with the Dr. Jeff is a no. I would never go to him if Mo didn't hit Carly. She is messed up for portraying him that way.
All right. Well, I feel like at the party that Armani wants everybody to have, it's going to be drama there. I don't think Erica and Bambi and Scrappy are going to be able to figure it out. I think they're going to still become separate, not co-parent, the same way Mimi and Stevie are. And I also feel like Kendra's going to break up with Yasiel. I think, all the drama, she's finding out about these girls. She's finding out, like, we've been together 4 years, but you haven't really been with me 4 years. So I think a lot is coming out, and it's just going to be like, I don't have time for this. You
they gonna break up and then get back together. That's what they gonna do.
I don't think so. I think Kendra is the type of woman that will
I don't know. Jock got an effect on these women. You see how all these women are still plotting and trying to get back with them. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We had a great show and a great time with hanging with you all today. I'm your host, Miss Conversation Piece. You can follow me on Instagram at MISS Conversation Piece. Where can they find you, ladies?
Well, you can find me on Instagram for my handle is MaiMing Official, MAIMING Official.
And I'm Lanisha. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Lanisha, spelled LANISHA 914.
All right, we're getting out of here. Till next time. See you next week. Same time. Tell a friend. Hey.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.